What's up, everybody? It's your host, Daniel Wiaba, and I'm back with another podcast episode. Last week, we talked about the Euros and Copas. The Euros began their knockout stage last weekend. The Copas are beginning their knockout stage this weekend, man. We got England. England surviving the late scare versus Slovenia or Slovakia. No, yeah, they played Slovakia. England survived the game versus Slovakia 2-1. They were down, and they scored a beautiful bicycle kick by Jude Bellingham at the end to tie the game, and then went to extra time. And Harry Kane scored a header to begin extra time, I believe, in like 91st minute, and they held on to the lead for the next 30 minutes, and they won that game 2-1. And then we had Switzerland taking down the champions Italy. I believe it was 2-0. They beat Italy 2-0. Germany played Denmark, a tough game. Germany had played a tough game. Denmark was a great team. They scored, I believe, they won 2-0. Denmark had scored a goal, but VAR had taken it back. I believe VAR has been taking a lot of goals back this year due to offsides and stuff like that. Something we'll talk about later on. Spain won versus Georgia. Georgia 4-1. Uh, Georgia scored their first goal off of what's it called? They scored off their own goal. Own goal's been another topic of this tournament. But Spain scored four unanswered, so they ended up winning 4-0. France played Belgium. That was a quite defensive matchup, man. Uh, France been winning games by the skin of their teeth, man. Now in the next round they beat Belgium 1-0 by another own goal. They gave Carlos he shot into the target, shot to the target, and it was an own goal still. I forgot. It deflected off the defender, my bad. It deflected off the defender, became an own goal. They won 1-0. It was like about the 80th minute, I believe so. Portugal played a tough game versus Slovenia. They went to extra time 0-0. Uh, Portugal got a foul in the box, or I forgot if it was a foul in the box or a handball. I believe it was a foul. I believe it was a foul in the box. Foul in the box. Ronaldo's up to kick the penalty kick. He made his last 13 penalty kicks, but he misses that one. He misses that one. That was a huge miss. But they ended up surviving in penalty kicks. Ronaldo felt so bad. He was down on himself. He started crying mid game. I was so shocked to see this man crying mid game. A lot of people said because it was because of the country, he felt like he let the country down. But like the game's still going, man. I feel like I understand if that was for him to lose the game, but the game still kept going. He had another chance to redeem himself, and he redeemed himself by scoring the first penalty kick. But you got to give it up to the goalie. Their goalie played amazing in the penalty kicks. He blocked every shot. He stopped it every direction. It wasn't a point blank miss. He was just blocking every shot in the penalty kicks, man. But Slovenia's goalie played well too. He played an amazing game. He was blocking all the shots in during the 100 the whole game. He was blocking all the shots. Portugal had good looks. Ronaldo had good looks. They just couldn't convert. Man, I low-key was scared about that game. I thought Slovenia was going to steal a goal. Romania versus Netherlands. Netherlands beat them 3-0. Uh, it was a quick 3-0. Turkey, Australia. Turkey won 2-1. But yeah, we got Spain versus Germany on Friday. Portugal versus France on Friday. Them Friday matchups are gonna be amazing, man. We got Spain looking like one of the best teams. Spain and Germany are looking like the best team in this tournament, man. I believe Germany only allowed one goal this tournament. I believe so. And Spain only allowed one goal. Yeah, Spain only allowed one goal, and that was from that corner kick. Oh no, Germany allowed two goals, and Spain allowed one goal off the off not the corner kick. My bad, off the own goal. But I'm just so mad how the Euros got it set up for how the two best teams are playing in the quarterfinals, like not even in the semis. And Portugal's being matched up with France. Like, dang, bro, it's Ronaldo's last Euros, and he got to go out playing versus gauntlets of teams. Like, if he wins, he versus France, which that would be a tough matchup. It will be either Spain or Germany. Like, what? While the opposite side, England. I'm so happy England won that game because if they'd have lost, I'd have been so mad because they had an easy side. Even though I wouldn't say easy because Switzerland just beat the defending champs, but they got a much easier side than the bottom half of the bracket. So they should have a chance to make it to the finals realistically. Netherlands and Turkey. Netherlands, I feel like Netherlands could win that game. It'll be a tough matchup, but Netherlands, their offense been good, and I always trusted their defense behind their captain Virgil van Dijk. But oh, I gotta give my predictions. Let's go England versus Switzerland. I just want to see England play off that momentum, that bicycle kick from Jude. I hope that like builds their momentum. Harry Kane scoring. I hope that just builds their momentum and keep going and going. And I hope they beat Switzerland. That's not going to be an easy matchup though. I feel that's going to be a tough matchup as well. Netherlands versus Turkey. Ooh, that's going to be a tough matchup. But I see the Netherlands going to win that game as well. Just because I said earlier, like their defense is really strong. Spain versus Germany, that's really a toss up for me, bro. Because I'm liking Spain's young squad with Nico Williams and Yamal. I'm loving that squad. I'm loving that squad really. But Germany is the host team. They got the veterans. You know, they got 20 crews playing this last tournament. It's like, dang, bro. You know, Germany's gonna want to play for him and their home country. And I feel like the vet leadership in Germany is probably gonna steal that game. Sucks to say it, but Germany's gonna steal that game. Portugal versus France. Hopefully, I just waited for a great game from France, bro. We haven't had a game that France played great. France have all them star powers, but they haven't played great. It's just so crazy. Uh, Mbappe, we need Mbappe to like he didn't do anything to me versus Belgium. Like he barely got shots on goals. I don't know, he just been disappearing, man. I don't know. I don't know what it is with people playing on their international teams. But hopefully France wins that game. I want to see at least 4 goals in this game. Have it 3-1, 2-2, and then they go extra time, and then France win 3-2 by scoring in the extra time. Man, I just want to see goals in that, man. Ronaldo still hasn't scored a goal in this tournament, bro. Like this is crazy. Ronaldo still haven't scored a goal, and Mbappe hasn't scored a goal that hasn't been a penalty kick. Yeah, like it's just crazy how this tournament has been. Like this tournament hasn't really been exciting in my opinion, bro. You guys might like it, but VAR has taken so many goals. VAR had 9 goals taken away. Own goals are higher than has it ever been. Our leading golden boot is teams. I mean, players tied with 3 goals. Like it should be more, bro. I just hope these last few games become better. Honestly, and it comes more exciting because that's what we deserve, man. Earlier, I got France winning, Germany winning, Netherlands and England going to the semifinals. Got them going to the semifinals. I got them. And let's transition to the Copa America, man. USA, man. USA disappointed us again, but in a way, USA got cheated versus Uruguay. It's been bad. It was bad officiating versus Uruguay, man. It was just at a point of time. I remember They called a yellow card on Uruguay, but they allow Uruguay to continue playing. They called a yellow card on our player Tyler Adams. He got cleated, but they called him for diving. Christian Pulisic at the time, they called it a handball. It was a handball, but they called it late, so they stopped their advantage for USA. It's just like USA got cheated so many times throughout that game. Their own goal, I mean, not their own goal, but Uruguay's goal was offsides. VAR took a look at it, and they still gave us the goal sign. Like, USA got cheated that game in so many ways. That goal shouldn't have been a goal. We should have been tied up. But we needed to win that game because Panama beat us, sadly, and Panama was playing the same time as us. And I think by the time it was the Bolivia, that's who they played Panama. They tied it. We allowed a goal, so we was back down third place. But uh, the referees didn't do us no favors that game. We lost that at our home soil. It's so sad we didn't make it to the knockout stage at the crib. Like, we've been playing on U.S. soil, and we didn't make it at all. Um, Crazy Crystal Pulisic at the end of the game tried to shake the referee's hand, and he didn't shake his hand back. That's how you could tell the refs wasn't playing fair that game, man. They they wanted us to be gone, and now we eliminated. We got third place in our group. That's which is bad. But I want to talk about Argentina. Argentina has been on a hot start right now, looking like the best team in the tournament. Latro, Latro Martinez has been looking like the best player, scoring 4 goals in 3 games. Man, he played well without Messi the other day. Messi did not play due to an injury. They beat, I believe, Peru 2-0. He scored both of those game goals, Martinez. And right now, Argentina's looking like the best team so far, man. They're going to the knockout stage. They play their first game tomorrow, and it's kind of weird though. I saw the bracket. The bracket didn't make any sense because the bracket got on one side the team that they beat. Like, if Argentina wins and Canada wins, they played already, and they on the same side of the bracket. Like, that's like bad bracket, like bad formatting for the tournament. So it's like the group stage teams will play each other again, could possibly play each other again in the next round. And I feel like that's bad. That's bad. And another thing I read today, there's no extra timing. There's no extra time in the knockout stage except for the finals. They go straight to penalty kicks. I disagree with that too. It's like the Copa tournament is like looking bad right now. It's like no one finds it interesting because like the rules, the referees, all that, man. It's not looking good for us, right? Because it's in the U.S. soil, so it's making the U.S. look bad as a sport, for real, for real. But Brazil, kind of disappointed in Brazil as well, man. Brazil played versus Colombia yesterday. It was a tight matchup, and they didn't win that game. Again, they tied the game. Vinny's got a yellow card, so he's suspended for the next game versus Uruguay, the knockout stage. So if they lose without him, that'll be bad. Rodrigo is wearing the legendary number 10 for Brazil. Hasn't scored a goal, hasn't done anything. Hasn't done anything for Brazil, man. He's looking pretty mid. He hasn't done anything for Brazil. He's one of those. He's one of the players that the fans talk about. Only does good for Real Madrid. How they say it, him and Vinicius only do good for Real Madrid. Now that's how it's looking like right now. Um, but Brazil got a lot of things to work on, man. Like, they got the talent. They're playing like they're not Brazil, bro. And it's crazy because they play Uruguay without their best player. And Uruguay's a decent team. Like, Uruguay could beat them. So I hope they step up and they get on their toes, man. Because Uruguay's gonna be a tough matchup, and they'll probably play Colombia again. They will probably play Colombia again if they win. And Colombia isn't a bad team, as you can see how they pushed Brazil to that 1-1 draw. But shout out to Rafiana. That goal was amazing. That free kick, that was a beautiful goal, amazing goal. But the tournament bracket, I hate to say it, but it's probably gonna be a rematch: Brazil versus Colombia again. Brazil versus Colombia. And then Canada versus Argentina again. Like, it's just gonna be another rematch, and I feel like that would be pointless, honestly. Honestly, I think it's gonna be pointless. But hopefully Messi plays tomorrow. He's been dealing with an injury. Hopefully he plays tomorrow because we need his star power. He hasn't scored a goal in this tournament too. Like I said last video, both players haven't been doing that much for their squads. But we should see, man. We should see how that shit works, how it works out, man. But yeah, that's all it for my soccer for today.